everyone, I am Shruti Ahuja and I will today tell you one of the most important trick how to do the question of momentum conservation. Many times students leave these questions because they try on solving and one or the other step they make a mistake. But this question is not framed to calculate such a lengthy calculation, right? But it is framed to check your mental ability. How can you solve it in a tricky way? So there's a trick here and I'm sure you will love it at the end of the video. So stay tuned. So for momentum conservation, whenever there are questions like an explosion is there and you have to find the velocity and direction of the third part, fourth part, etc. You have to use a momentum conservation, that is m1v1 and the total momentum before the explosion is equals to the total momentum after the explosion. So here's the question. Now we will start. There's a 60-gram block here. As you can read, the Diwali cracker is of 60 gram. So what you have to do there? The data of full blocks is of A and B. A is of 10 gram. That is, we can say, first we will draw the north, south, east and west. The A block moves in east direction. It is written here, just underline it. Underline in the question so that you don't make wrong markings. So A moves in east direction. It is of 10 gram. It is of 10 gram and multiplied by mass into velocity, right? Velocity is of 30 meter per second, right? And the B block moves in north direction and it is of 20 gram multiplied by 20 meter per second. You will point out that why I haven't converted the gram into kilogram. Before making any conversions, calculations, just check if the question is being done only by some silly small points. That will be a wonderful idea, right? So A is moving here. Now it will amount to around 300, right? And it will amount to around 400. So for the third block, that is C block, for this to balance the explosion, see, they are moving there, and for the C block to balance the explosion, there should be equivalent momentum in the south direction. Do you agree? So it will be 400 here and there will be equivalent momentum in the west direction also, so that it balances, because earlier it was at rest. So it will be 300 and here it will be also 300, right? If you have learned anything about the vectors, the angles, mathematics, even in 9th class, you will understand that even if it is a new trick for you, right? You have to find the angle. Just leave the values here, okay? You have to find the angle. Now it is the 300 here and it is 400. Which is the bigger value? It is 400, right? Now if I make a resultant, it will be closer to the smaller or bigger value? Tell me. It will be close to the bigger value here. Now which angle is bigger and smaller? This is bigger, yeah, and it is a smaller one. So I can see in the options that 53 degree and 37 degree are mentioned majorly. So it will be 53 degree and it will be 37 degree. And what do you mean by south of west and south of east? Just eliminate the south of east options, because south of east means east के southern portion में. That means this quadrant. And south of west means this quadrant. It will obviously lie here in this quadrant, right? West southwest quadrant. So 53 degrees south of west will be the correct answer. As we have, and there is only one option related to 53 degree south of west. And you don't have to calculate anything, right? You just have to take a small idea. I'm sure it is very clear to you and it is a very nice trick. You can solve many questions like this, like straightforward. And many other questions can also be solved just like in this way. If you want to know those tricks also, do subscribe the channel and stay tuned. Do like the video if you liked it really and share it with your friends. If you want to join my Telegram channel, I will put a link in the description box. and comment for your queries and ideas. Thank you so much.